In today's video, I'm going to go over how I use my ReMarkable 2 with my laptop and how to sync them together and how to make these two pieces of equipment work to your advantage. Okay, so let me just cover a few basics about how I take my ReMarkable 2 and I interface it with my PC and my iPad. Now, I'm going to start off saying this is not a tutorial. There are other guys, gals who have done great tutorials online. I'm just showing you what Greg Winteregg does. How do I use this? So first of all, this is what this page looks like on my ReMarkable 2. Sorry for the glare there from the light. And let's just take a quick look at how I've got this organized. So across the top, I have 4 folders. And the way it works for me is each folder is its own business / activity. So I've got my Matterhorn folder, and here, let's just take a quick look. I have a folder for clients, and then I have a notebook with all of the clients that I'm currently working with. So that's this function notebook. So get the idea of you have a spiral bound notebook sitting inside a folder. So I have my folder called clients inside my business called Matterhorn, but for ReMarkable purposes, that actually is a folder. And so here's all my clients. You can see I put the date that I spoke with them in the bold marker, any strategies. I just keep notes on every single conversation, every single call with them. So that's Matterhorn. PDA is the Private Dentist Alliance. It's a nonprofit that I founded and I'm the CEO of. So there's a lot going on there. Recall is a recall business that I started, which actually recalls and reactivates patients who are past due for their dental appointments, their dental cleanings. And it's a call center that I have a couple partners with. And then I have a personal folder to keep track of anything outside of the business. Then if I click on notebooks, this shows every notebook in every folder, and this is way too confusing, so I don't use that tab. And all of this, by the way, on the left side, the dashboard here coincides with everything on the ReMarkable 2. And so what I've done here, I just want to show you how I use this. So with Profit First, they have something that they call a Profit First Instant Assessment. And this is how you do one. This is part of our materials that we got as certified Profit First professionals. And I've created this fictitious client, Sam Smith, or prospect, actually Sam Smith Jr. And per the system inside the book Profit First, we can sit down with Sam and we can do an instant assessment on how profitable his business is. So I have this PDF file resident in the PDF section on my ReMarkable 2. Take out my marker, my stylus, and I make all the notes, put his name at the top, and I do my assessment. So now I've made my assessment and I'm on my computer now, and I want to now transfer this instant assessment over into a folder of prospects. Okay. So I can go up here to my files. I highlight that. And if you look at here on the upper right, I can make a copy of it. So it'll take just a second here and there. Now I insert copy here into this folder. All right. And now I can click on that copy, right click, and now I can export this as a PDF, a PNG, or an SFG file. I have no idea what that is, never used it. So I'm going to export a PDF file of my prospect, Sam Smith. So I have a record in a folder on my laptop. So this now takes me, when I hit export, it takes me over to my Dropbox folder. I created a folder here called test. I'm going to put Sam Smith assessment. I'll put 11/20 so I know what month it is. And now I've just put a copy of this into you see right there, it's going. All right, so now that copy has gone into my Dropbox folder. So I no longer need this. So I can get rid of that. And you can see here now, I'm back to my original. Now, what I do then, when I'm done with that instant assessment, let me see if I can do this without waiting forever. I can go back to my original PDF file and I can erase everything that I did. So I just erased it on the original PDF file here. All right. And I don't know how long it's going to take to sync, but we should be seeing here in a minute. This will erase for me. While I'm waiting for that to sync, I created a test folder just to show you how easy it is to move things around. So now there's a test folder here, and I want to move this folder over into Matterhorn. So I'm going to take it, highlight it, and all I have to do is just go like that, and I've moved that folder up into Matterhorn. All right. So here I've got another diagram that I made for PDA for my nonprofit, and I don't want it here in this part of my ReMarkable. So I can just very easily click on that document, move it up here, put it over that folder, and now it's gone. So at any rate, what I can do here, the great thing for me is I can have this PDF file here to sit down with a prospect. I can do the instant assessment. I can then come back. This will be as soon as I close the app and open the app again, which I'm not going to do because I might just lose my whole screen share function. Then as soon as I open it, this clean document like you see here on the ReMarkable 2 is going to be over here. And that is now reset. Every time I open the app on the desktop, it resets. Every time I open the app on my iPad, it all resets. So for me, this has several functions. This is a way for me to quickly import a PDF file. Let me just show you real quickly how easy that is to do. Click import. And we're back over here. Let's go into my Matterhorn folder here on Dropbox. Oh, and let me show you something here. Notice the only thing that I can see are PDF files. So these are the only files that I can move. So I have a client onboarding form that I like to use when we're bringing on a new client. And so I just double click and it drops it right here. So now that is over here on my ReMarkable 2. So this is really awesome for me. It's a great way to move files around. Also, if you watch some of my other ReMarkable videos, I can take something here and I can email it. So on my prospect, Sam Smith, while I'm sitting there with Sam, I can take his instant assessment and I can just go ahead and email it from my ReMarkable 2 directly to him. So now he can have a copy of his instant assessment. So for me, I really like this. Again, it's something makes me feel comfortable because I have all of my valuable data. I've got, I don't know, over 1,000 documents, sheets of paper on my ReMarkable 2. So it's backed up there. It's backed up here. And this is something that I use a lot. Just to give you another idea. So I had a convention last year for my nonprofit, and this is a diagram of the ballroom, and I can just enlarge this here. And so I had different vendors, and I had my basic PDF file of the vendors that were going to be in the seminar hall. I wrote on this. I emailed this to the seminar director who was in charge of all the setup. And so this is so versatile for me. I just really, really love it. It makes my life a lot easier. And so again, this is not a tutorial, not all the different features. but I had a couple of requests, like exactly how do I use this? How does it interface from the ReMarkable 1, ReMarkable 2, over to the PC and an iPad or tablet? And so I hope this has been helpful. Just keep watching. We did the unboxing last week of my ReMarkable 2. I'm getting oriented to it. And I'm going to be doing another video here, probably in another week, maybe 2 more, as I'm finding out a few little nuances that I can give you an update on.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it was very helpful. Obviously, I'm a big fan of this ReMarkable 2, and I want you to be sure that you subscribe. There's much more coming in the weeks and months ahead as to how you can benefit from this, as well as our other general business content. You don't want to miss any of that.